Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for XRP, Link and ADA price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna start with XRP here on the daily, where we have still, of course, our potential bullish scenario here as a 1-2 still unfolding. But to go back a little bit, of course, in the all-time history, where we have our impulse here, wave A or wave 1, so direction of the market is already towards the upside, especially after this very long sideways correction, which is very likely a W in a zigzag, an X in other zigzag, and a triangle for wave Y, starting an impulse as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 1. After this wave 1, we are looking right now for a wave 2, where we saw already this very aggressive wick toward the downside. Now, it's not necessarily to come back to this price, but definitely we need some time here to finish up, of course, the wave 2. Exactly in the fib level where it was supposed to be, of course, for wave 2. So we are looking still for lower potentially here for wave 2. It can be, of course, an A, B, and a C, or a W, X, and a wave Y over there. So basically, I'm still looking for lower, I would say, on the 2 hours chart here for XRP in two possibilities, as I mentioned. Maybe 4 hours is better to see it. So basically, this correction where we have the wick, which is making the chart very complex and complicated for us. However, to reveal the possibilities here, definitely we have, of course, leading diagonal wave A, B, and a C towards the downside to finish 3 waves in a wave W or a wave A, and followed by a push as an X or a wave B over there. So this is considered also an X here potentially, and then we're looking here, you can see a zigzag. So once we see a zigzag here, that means very likely we are in two possibilities, whether it is a regular flat here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we finish a wave Y in a wave 2, meaning W, X, and a Y finished, of course, very complex. But and as a regular flat, of course, it's gonna be truncated, guys. We will not come back, of course, to this price. So therefore, the wave Y here can be finished, of course, as a regular flat, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave C to finish wave Y and finish wave 2. Now, in case that we are in a zigzag because of a diagonal here, therefore we have to take the A here, not the W, the A, the B, of course, rather than the X, and we are in a diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are looking after zigzag, meaning this impulse is a wave C zigzag, wave 4, wave 5, and we start the push towards the upside here for XRP again for a new bull run. Yeah, so very likely to finish, of course, there for the wave 2 and then pushing for higher. So it's all about time right now for the altcoins here to range. Of course, we're gonna see some red, but it's gonna range a little bit much more slower and a little bit sideways, and we might, of course, start to see a very strong push towards the upside for XRP as well. Yep, so this is regarding XRP. If we move to Link, for CHAINLINK, we are looking also at the all-time history here for this impulse. Direction of the market is very clear toward the upside, where we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finish wave A or wave 1. Direction is upward, and especially after a very long sideways correction here, and we would like to see, of course, continuation towards higher prices. Now, to decode this very complex structure as well, this is definitely W, X, Y, X, and a Z here with a final regular flat, as you can see, and we start something to push for higher here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The wave 5 is truncated, of course, as a diagonal here, and we have 5 waves, and currently we're looking for the wave 2. So we have a wave 1 here, wave 2 looking for the perfect fib level 0.618, and 0.786, of course, to push for higher. Now, in case that this is a 1-2, therefore, okay, continuation for higher. But in case that we are in a something like a triangle here, like potential A, B, C, D, and an E, well, this is a wave E then, and it is very close to take the wave C, which, of course, invalidation of triangle. And, of course, that means whether we push directly for wave 2, which is our highest possibility here, or you finish the wave E there and we push from now bullish for Link, which I doubt it a little bit. I think that we might push for a wave 2 here in the red zone still, and then pushing again in the opposite way for higher prices. On the 2 hours chart as well, on the 2 hours chart here for ADA, we are looking as well for a potential double 1-2. So these double 1-2 from the top here, and potentially this is your wave 3 finished, 4 and a 5. Currently working on a 4 and a 5. But this is much more bearish, of course, because this is a full impulse toward the downside. What I think is going on here is a potential finished wave A over there. The wave A can be here potential 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, finished wave A. Okay, knowing that yeah, you didn't interfere here the zone 4. This is your wave 4 because 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. So basically, I would say that it can be a wave finished wave A, and this is your wave B. We're looking for wave C right now to unfold here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially as well. In case, of course, that this is not a triangle, of course. So if it is a triangle, it can be wave B longer in time, yeah, and then pushing for wave C. So this is the difference. But the wave B can be there not right now. And considering this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, a part of the correction wave, C towards the downside. And in this way, you're going to finish an A, B, and a C somehow, which it can be also a diagonal. Yeah, don't forget, of course, ending diagonal. Most of the altcoins might finish here in ending diagonal as well for a wave C, so including, of course, Link. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking for exactly on the 2 hour chart. So I'm still looking for the perfect fib level. I would say $10 for CHAINLINK to finish up here this wave and see a reaction starting toward the upside, unless that this is very impulsive and then we're looking for lower. Yeah, so that's a little bit far possibility, but yeah, we'll see step by step, of course. The final one we have today is ADA. For ADA, Cardano, we are looking also at something to push for higher at the end, since we have finished here a zigzag wave A, right? And we're looking for a wave A, B, and a C to finish the wave B, and we're looking for a wave C to unfold toward the upside. Very long corrective structure, bear market for the altcoins, where we are looking right now here at ABC for ADA. Very clear ending diagonal might be, of course, the zigzag wave 1, wave 2 directly given, wave 3 working on it, 4 and a 5 to continue to the perfect time, by the way, that it might be finishing here starting from the 0.618, but perfection would be in 26 December 2026 as well. So basically, it can be even something as WXNY, but I doubt it because this is impulsive. Therefore, I'm looking after the diagonal. Okay. Now, another possibility can be this only, your wave 1, as I mentioned. It can be another wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. This might take longer time. In case we're gonna unfold a wave 2 still as a zigzag, clear zigzag ABC. But I think that this is done as wave 2 directly finished, wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah. And then pushing for higher because the time would be exactly there, perfect, to unfold something to push for higher. On the 2 hours chart here, what we are looking for at the 4 hours chart, sorry. So you got, of course, your wave A here, potential diagonal, right? We got a wave B, and the wave C is unfolding in several 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. So your wave 4, 5 here is, of course, an impulse to finish wave 3, currently finished wave 4 as well. And this wave 5 is still unfolding there to finish up, of course, double 4, 5 still. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Yeah, so in case that this is your wave C, can be also an impulse, therefore, not necessarily here, it can be an impulse wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me add this label, by the way. So ABC is very far to be a WX and a Y, as I mentioned, because on the all-time history, we are much more in ABC rather than WX and a Y. So I'm gonna put this in a brackets, but potentially can be, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish also the wave C. And it can be, of course, ending diagonal, one of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, diagonal. So we'll see. Basically, lower prices means for ADA, of course, the targets required here is, of course, I would say, yeah, taking the low. It can take the low here. And to be much more precise within the target here, you are looking after this wave C, not expanding, sorry, regular flat. Well, yeah, it can be very low, guys. So, yeah, that's why I have the one-to-one for level. Now, yeah, this is the worst case scenario, of course, that it can be there. But I think that, yeah, it depends what we get on the micro level there. If we're going to get something impulsive, well, yes, it's going to be taken very easily. But if we're going to turn into ending diagonal, well, I think we might not take it. Yeah, but keep it in mind, keep it in your risk management that it might happen, guys. Okay? It can happen. So we got to be careful with it. Yep. So this is regarding ADA as well. So also Link and XRP, I think. So we finished already here. Yeah, so these are the price, guys. So we'll see, of course, what's going to happen. Basically, most of the coins are still looking for lower. Most of them are looking for ending diagonal wave C. Probably some of them are WXNY and in the large ABC zigzag. But we'll see, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. And see you in the next one. Bye-bye.